Present perfect continuous. Form explanations. The present perfect continuous is formed with the present perfect of be, and the ing form if the verb. You been waiting here all morning. What have you been doing lately? I haven't been sleeping well recently. Present perfect black small square. The present perfect continuous, like the present perfect, describes past events. Continuous, which are connected to the present. But in the continuous form there is a meaning of an action or situation in progress. What have you been doing lately? I've been working a lot. How long have you been living here? The present perfect continuous can emphasize the length of time of the action. I've been waiting here all morning. I've been feeling ill for weeks. The present perfect continuous can emphasize that the action is temporary. I've been staying in a hotel for the past month. The present perfect continuous can be used for repeated actions. I've been phoning her for days, but she's never at home. The action may be finished or continuing. We only know by the situation. Carlos has been studying English for 2 years and now he's stopped. What a shame. Carlos has been studying English for 2 years. He's going to do an exam next year. Time expressions. Typical time expressions that are used with the present perfect continuous include all day, all morning, for days, for ages, lately, recently, since, for. Present perfect or filled square. Often there is very little difference between the two tenses. Present perfect. I've worked, been working here for 2 years. Continuous. I've been living here for 2 years. Filled square. We often use the present perfect if our attention is on the finished result, but the present perfect continuous if our attention is on the action. I've written that email to Jackie. I was meaning to do it for ages. I've been writing that email to Jackie and it's taken an hour. I'm exhausted. Filled square. If we give details of how many or how much, we do not use a continuous form. I've written 4 emails. I've done a lot of cooking and cleaning this afternoon. Filled square present simple or present perfect. We use the present simple to describe habits or states in the present, but we use the present perfect to describe the time until the present. I live in Prague, a permanent state. I always live there. I've lived in Prague for 2 years. I arrived 2 years ago and still live there. Past simple or present perfect. The past simple describes an event in a completed time period. The present perfect is used for a time period that includes the present. I lived in Prague in the 90s. Now I live somewhere else. I've lived in Prague since the 90s. I still live there. The choice of tense often depends on whether our attention is in the past or the present. I had an umbrella, but I left it on the bus. The event is distant in my mind. Oh no, I've left my umbrella on the bus. The event is present in my mind. Have been and have gone. If we have been to a place, we went there and have now returned. If we have gone to a place, we went there but have not returned. Melissa has been to China, and she has come back. Melissa has gone to China, and she is still there. 1. I've lived here since the end of last year. 2. I'm afraid the last train left an hour ago. 3. Someone has just stolen my bicycle. 4. Thank you for your offer, but I've decided not to accept. 5. Yesterday I lost my wallet. 6. Take your umbrella with you. It started raining. 7. We're enjoying our trip. We've visited 2 countries so far. 8. I've been standing here for hours and I feel tired. 9. This has been a busy day and it isn't over yet. 10. I feel really tired. We went to a party last night. A. I came to live here 3 months ago. I've been living here for 3 months. B. Sophie is out at the shops at the moment. Sophie has gone to the shops. C. I've had French lessons since March. I've been learning French since March. D. I'm still reading this book. I haven't finished reading this book yet. E. Paul left the room a moment ago. Paul has just left the room. F. It's ages since I last went to the cinema. I haven't been to the cinema for ages. G. This is the first time I've eaten snails. I haven't eaten snails before. I've never eaten snails before. H. I don't remember Helen's phone number. I've forgotten Helen's phone number. We've had a very interesting trip so far, and we've had some interesting adventures since the last time we wrote. We've been to some beautiful islands, and met a lot of interesting people. In fact, recently we've made friends with some people in a village, and they've been teaching us the local language. I haven't managed to learn much yet, but Anne has picked up quite a lot, and can speak well. She's been practicing every day, and she's taught me everything she knows.